Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.
Long ago, in an ancient kingdom of Russia, lived an old man and an old woman. They had two sons who were quite ordinary, but their third son, Ivan, was different. Ivan was born when his parents were already very old. From childhood, he was quiet and often sat by the ashes of the stove. For this reason, he was called Popyalof, which means born of ash or Ivan of the ashes. Ivan sat in the ashes for 12 years, silently gathering his strength. When he turned 12, he stood up and told his brothers that it was time to see the world. Ivan was so powerful that he commissioned a heavy iron mace, which he could hurl miles into the air and catch on his finger without flinching. In that kingdom ran a vast river called the Smordina. Spanning the river was a magical bridge known as the Kalina Bridge. From the other side of this bridge, wicked serpents would come to terrorize the land and devour the villagers. The king and the people lived in constant fear. Ivan said to his brothers, "Brothers, do not fear. I will stand guard at that bridge and finish those monsters." The three brothers reached the river bank. Ivan asked the eldest brother to keep watch on the first day, but the eldest was a coward and fell fast asleep. Ivan, however, remained awake. At midnight, the river churned, and a massive three-headed serpent appeared on the bridge. Ivan raised his mace and challenged the beast. The serpent breathed fire, but Ivan, with a single mighty blow, severed all three heads. He cast the carcass into the river and quietly went back to sleep. In the morning, he told his brothers nothing. On the second night, it was the middle brother's turn, but he too hid and fell asleep out of fear. Ivan went to the bridge once more. This time, a six-headed serpent appeared. The battle was even more fierce. The serpent shook the very earth with its tail, but Ivan's strength was invincible. He cut off all 6 heads and ended the monster's life. On the third night, Ivan decided to keep watch himself, knowing the most powerful monster would arrive. He told his brothers, "If my mace flies through the window into the house, know that I am in trouble and come to my aid immediately." Midnight struck. The sky turned pitch black, and a giant 12-headed serpent arrived. It was so heavy that the bridge groaned and creaked. The serpent roared, "Ivan Popyalov, you shall not leave this place alive." The battle began. Ivan struck with his sword and mace, but as soon as he cut off one head, another grew back. Ivan began to tire. He hurled his mace toward his brothers, but they were in a deep slumber. Gathering his final strength and using his magical prowess, Ivan eventually managed to slay the 12-headed serpent. After the serpents were dead, Ivan transformed himself and secretly entered the monster's palace. There, he overheard the mother of the serpents, an old witch, and her 3 daughters-in-law plotting revenge. The first daughter said, "When they return, I will become a thirsty well. As soon as Ivan drinks, he will burst." The second said, "I will become an orchard of fruit. Whoever eats them shall die." The third said, "I will become a soft bed. Whoever lies on it will be consumed by fire." The witch mother added, "If Ivan survives all this, I myself will become a giant sow and swallow him whole." Ivan heard everything. As they journeyed home, he forbade his brothers from drinking from the well, eating the fruit, or lying on the bed. He used his sword to destroy the well, the orchard, and the bed, ending the lives of the magical daughters-in-law. Finally, the massive witch came in the form of a sow. She opened her mouth from the sky to the pits of the earth. Ivan cleverly threw red-hot iron bars and stones into her mouth, causing her to perish in agony. Conclusion: Ivan Popyalov returned home victorious with his brothers. The king bestowed great honor upon him and declared him the protector of the kingdom. Ivan proved that true strength lies not just in physical force, but in patience, alertness, and courage. This story teaches us that no matter how powerful the enemy, if you have a firm resolve, you are invincible. A simple boy raised from the ashes can become the greatest hero through hard work and 12 years of dedication.